Welcome once again to our Family and Youth Talk series. Today, we're handling an issue that's affecting countless homes but often gets swept under the carpet. The topic is why some teens feel unloved in their teenage phase of life and how it affects them generally. Many of us remember our teenage years, confusing, emotional, exciting, and yet sometimes painful. But for some young people, that season is not just confusing, it's marked by deep feelings of neglect, rejection, and loneliness. To help us unpack this, I'm joined by Pastor Emmanuel, a youth counselor and mentor who has worked with hundreds of young people. Pastor, it's good to have you again.
Thank you very much, Daniel. It's always a privilege to discuss matters that affect the next generation.
Pastor, let's begin straight away. Why do so many teenagers feel unloved even in families that seem to provide for them?
That's a crucial question. Many parents are shocked when their teenager says, "You don't love me," because they think, "I feed you, I pay your school fees, I buy you clothes. What more do you want?" But teenagers don't define love only by provision. They define it by presence, attention, and affirmation. Let me break it down. Emotional absence of parents. Parents are busy, working long hours. They come home exhausted. There's little conversation, no deep bonding. Teens interpret that as, "I'm not important enough." Harsh communication. Some parents only correct, scold, or compare. Teens rarely hear, "I am proud of you," or "I love you." Instead, they hear, "Why can't you be like your cousin? Why are you always failing? You will never amount to anything." Words cut deeply at that age. Lack of quality time. Love is spelled Time. Teenagers crave attention. They want someone to listen without judgment. When parents are too distracted with phones, business, or even church activities, the teen feels unloved. Comparisons and unrealistic expectations. Constantly being compared to siblings or neighbors kills self-esteem. A teen begins to think, "If I'm not number one, I'm nothing." Breakdown in family relationships. When parents fight constantly, or when there's separation or divorce, teens often internalize it as, "It's my fault. Maybe I'm the reason for this chaos."
So, what you're saying is it's not that parents don't love their teens, but that teens often don't feel that love expressed in ways they understand.
Exactly. And remember, teenagers are highly sensitive. Their bodies are changing, their emotions are unstable, and they're seeking identity. If love isn't clear at home, they'll start searching elsewhere.
Let's go deeper, Pastor. What happens when a teenager grows up feeling unloved?
The effects are far reaching. Let's look at four main areas: emotional, behavioral, social, and spiritual. Number one, emotional impact. An unloved teen often battles low self esteem. They doubt their worth. They constantly think, "Am I good enough?" Or maybe nobody cares if I exist. This emotional vacuum can lead to depression, anxiety, and even suicidal thoughts. Studies have shown that many teenagers who attempt suicide mention feeling unloved as a root cause. Number two, behavioral impact. When a teen feels invisible at home, they may act out to get attention. Some become rebellious, arguing, breaking rules, skipping school. Others withdraw into silence, shutting themselves in their room, escaping into online worlds. Some even adopt risky behaviors, drugs, alcohol, gangs, because they want someone, anyone, to notice them. Number three, social impact. Unloved teens often run toward peer groups for acceptance. If they find the wrong group, they fall into peer pressure easily. They are more likely to seek validation through social media likes, unhealthy relationships, or even sexual activity, mistaking lust for love. Number four, spiritual impact. Perhaps the most dangerous is spiritual. A teen who feels unloved at home may project that image onto God. If his father is harsh, they may believe God is harsh. If his mother is absent, they may believe God is distant. Many drift away from faith not because they hate God, but because they cannot reconcile his love with the lack of love they feel around them.
That's heartbreaking. So, a lack of expressed love at home can damage every area of a teenager's life.
Yes, I've seen teens who look successful outside, good grades, nice clothes, but inside they were broken, empty, and desperate.
Do you have an example, Pastor, of a teen who went through this?
Yes, many. I remember a girl named Sarah. Her parents provided everything, expensive schools, fine clothes, but they were never there. Always traveling, always busy. At 15, Sarah started dating older men. When asked why, she said, "At least they listen to me. At least they make me feel important." But it led her into abuse and heartbreak. Another case was Tunde, a brilliant boy. His father always compared him to his elder brother. "Why can't you be like him? You are too lazy." Tunde began to believe he was worthless. By 17, he dropped out of school and joined a gang. Beloved, these are not just statistics. They are real lives, real tears, real destinies being derailed. So, what should parents and guardians do to prevent this? Parents must learn to express love deliberately. Say it. Don't assume your teen knows you love them. Tell them often. Words heal. Show it physically. Hugs, pats on the back, holding their hand, simple gestures mean the world. Spend time. Eat meals together. Put away phones. Ask about their day. Listen without interrupting. Celebrate small wins. Don't only point out failures. Affirm effort. Avoid disruptive comparisons. Every child is unique. Model God's love. Let your patience, forgiveness, and consistency reveal the Father's heart. Parents must also balance correction with encouragement. Discipline without love breeds resentment. Love without discipline breeds irresponsibility. Balance is key. And what about the teenagers listening right now? What's your advice if they feel unloved? First, they must know this. Human love may fail, but God's love never fails. Jeremiah 31:3 says, "I have loved you with an everlasting love." Even if earthly parents fall short, heaven's love is constant. Second, don't let rejection define you. Your worth is not in people's approval, but in God's design. Psalm 139 reminds us that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Third, seek healthy mentors. If you cannot talk to your parents, look for teachers, pastors, or trusted elders who can guide you. Fourth, avoid filling the vacuum with destructive things. Drugs, sex, or gangs will never heal the wound. They only make it deeper. Finally, learn to express yourself. Write, pray, talk. Don't bottle emotions until they explode.
Pastor, before we round off, is healing possible for families where love has been missing?
Absolutely. Healing begins with humility. Parents must admit where they have failed. Teens must be honest about their pain. Families must pray together and seek counseling if necessary. Above all, invite Christ into the home. Only the love of God can fill the deepest void. When teens encounter the Father's love personally, they can rise above rejection.
Pastor, one last word for both parents and teenagers.
To parents, your child doesn't just need your money. They need your love. Don't be so busy providing that you forget to be present. Don't let the world disciple your children while you are distracted. To teenagers, even if you feel unloved, don't give up. Don't define your life by people's failure. You are loved, you are valuable, and you are not alone. Run into the arms of God. He will never.
Thank you so much, Pastor Emmanuel. That was a rich and needed conversation. Drop your thoughts in the comments, like and share this video, and until next time, stay true